All right, Jay Arendelle here, aka Lioness Crown. I'm standing right here at 1224 Nostrand Avenue. Happy/beautiful Red Apple Vale. This location is the sister location of where the incident occurred 1 week ago from yesterday, in which an elder, a black elder in our community, and her two black granddaughters were attacked by nail salon employees with broomsticks and acetone over a $5 botched eyebrow job. If you are curious about that, if you don't know about that, you can take some time, Google it, go on YouTube and see. Now, I'm standing right here. This is about day 5 for me out here on these streets between the two salons on Nostrand Avenue. Where the incident occurred is on Nostrand and Martin. So there was just been a lot of backlash and a lot of hoopla and hearsay about these two businesses allegedly not being related. Here we have a printout from the New York Department of State Division of Corporations and Entity Information. So this shows where the two locations are connected. Same owner. With the same owner.
Is that the same thing?
Right?
You see it, Robert?
And then it also mentions another one. They are definitely affiliated, and this document says that information contained in the database is current through August 9th, 2018. So the event happened on August 3rd, 2018, which was actually 1 week ago from yesterday. So we can see that the two salons are actually related, and that this is a public document. I also want to bring light to the fact that there have only been several, and when I say several, I mean I can count them on one hand, local politicians who have actually been out here in these streets advocating with the community and bringing light to the situation. I have yet to see Senator Justice Hamilton. I have yet to see Eugene Matthew, who is Haitian and who is also like a member of this district, which he represents. And so I have a lot of questions. We have a lot of questions. I still want to know why the charges have not been dropped for the victim, for the black victim of the incident. She's facing assault charges. I want to know why only one Asian employee, who was a perpetrator of violence using broomsticks and was involved in that, only one person was implicated and is facing charges when there were multiple people. 5, I counted, maybe up to even 6 or more. According to witnesses who were actually present in the salon, fight started before cell phones came out and started recording the incident, and the blurb that we got in the news media, which they're spinning, and I'll talk about that in a moment. The news footage does not cover the entire surveillance camera video of how it actually started and what happened. So we need to fill in the blanks when we want answers. And so, does anybody else around here want to add on anything before I start going on the news coverage? Yeah. Okay.
Hi, my name is Jamila Jacobson. I'm an advocate against violence. I've been out here the second day of the incident. Upon arriving on the scene, I was disturbed of what had happened, what we saw on social media. So I decided to join all the protesters who came out here to show compassion for the family members who was attacked by the mob of Chinese people, Chinese technicians. Furthermore, one of the young ladies was being held hostage. That's right. A crime. She was held hostage. The man that was holding her, I believe his name is Mike, supposed to be the owner of 1426 Nostrand Avenue, Red Apple's Nail Salon.
Yes, ma'am.
He held the young lady hostage. He should be apprehended and prosecuted. He should be in jail, sitting down at this point. The victim should not be in jail at this point. She should be out here protesting for her human rights and her dignity that was disturbed. Now we're going to continue to do this every day, whether it rains, whether it's sun.
That's right.
We're going to be out here because Without our voices, there would be no voice. We would not get the peace that we're looking for from this. If we don't do this, there will be no changes. And strong women like us will continue to show our support. We will continue to rally for justice. No justice, no peace. Black dollars matter.
No respect.
We are not taking any beating from Chinese people, Korean people, nobody that comes into our community and decides to have their broomstick waiting for us. Do you know that they had those broomsticks waiting for us?
Yes, they did.
Where did those broomsticks come from all of a sudden? They pull out 4, 5, 6, 10 broomsticks and beat people in their head while their heads are turned. That's abuse. We suffer enough abuse in our time, right, sister?
Absolutely, absolutely. I also want to add, this is a milk carton image of a missing person, and this person, I guess, is supposed to be the borough president of Brooklyn.
Where is he?
We have never seen him. What's this man's name? Because I don't feel like saying it right now.
Where is he?
Where is
Mr.
Silent.
Eric Buckley
Silent.
Adams.
What is the point of having local black politicians that we are giving our votes to that is like being paid on our tax dollars who is not showing up? We will not continue to vote for anyone who does not have the interests of the black community.
That's right, Queen.
First and foremost in our community.
That's right.
So all of them are going to get voted out, and new folks are going to be voted in because this is a new day in Babylon.
That's
this
right.
is a new day in the streets of Brooklyn.
That's right.
People want to think that black folks are sleeping. No, we are awake and we are here. We are turning away. We are turning away people from these businesses who are abusing our folks. Why is it that these two establishments are connected, and some of the abusers, people who are found beating our community members, are at work today and have been showing up every single day at this location and attempting to take business and to further suck from our community? We're absolutely not having it. We will shut them down. It could be a fast shutdown, or it could be a slow one. But each customer, one by one, are getting turned away and or educated, and they get to make their own choice. But I will tell you that from being out here from 9:30 in the morning on Thursday until they close on Thursday, maybe with a little break in between, if they were lucky, they got 10 customers. I counted 8 customers that actually went in there. Their pockets are hurting. They are upset. They have to be escorted out of here for police because apparently our tax dollars are going to protecting people who abuse us, and these businesses are more important than black lives. We are shifting the narrative, and we are taking control over our community members and over these streets, over these businesses. Now on to news media and the way that they're portraying this. News media is wicked. They clearly don't have our interests and have us in their best interest, and so there's somehow this idea that black people are supposed to take treatment and endure hardship and continue to give their money to people who don't really care about them or who disrespect them. Hashtag no respect, no business.
No respect, no business.
No respect, no business. All right, and so we're going to shut them down and we're going to sweep them out. You want to beat our people with broomstick handles? We got brooms too. We will sweep you out of Brooklyn. We will sweep you out of business.
That's right.
So, if you are watching this live video, if you saw the incident, if you're familiar with the incidents that occurred and if this moves you, then come out here and join us. We are right here at 1224 Nostrand Avenue. This is between Winthrop and Nostrand, right here at the corner, and we need the brothers.
Sisters out here.
That's right.
We definitely need the brothers.
That's right.
It is.
Each and every day.
That's right.
Absolutely.
We need our brothers.
The queens have been holding it down. We definitely need our brothers, and to be in partnership with our brothers. Brothers have been showing up. So we do want to give props to them, but we also
no
need
agitators. Not to cut you off, sister, I would take nothing
No
away from you.
agitators.
We do not need any agitators out here. You're about the business and shut them down.
You come out here.
Come out here.
So no agitators. If you want to
That's
shut them
right.
down, or you go about this the right way and go through the proper channels and really build, and not just talk about this incident. This incident is a microcosm of what is happening.
Exactly.
It has happened generationally, and it's happening all over the gentrified states of America, cities of America.
When do you have enough?
Right, and we're talking about forward action and a commitment to creating black economics. If you haven't done so already, if you've never heard about it, visit theblackbusinessschool.com, theblackbusinessschool.com with Dr. Boyce Watkins and all of the other Black professionals who do a phenomenal job. I've supported their programs, absolutely. So if you don't know anything about economics or about starting businesses or how collective economics work, there's an opportunity to do so for free. At the end of the day, no one's going to come here in a cape. White Jesus is not going to descend from the sky or the clouds to save us. It is up to us to save us.
That's right.
And we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do with the brothers and sisters who are informed about what's happening and what's going on, and that still choose to patronize these businesses. And we got to stick with those brothers and sisters and educate them.
Right.
Right? We have to undo the demon of internalized anti-blackness that lives within the Black community, so we can reverse that, so we can move forward. So we're asking for everyone to come on out here, support us. Hey, brother, peace. Support us in one way or another. Come to this location, go to the other location up on Nostrand and Martens. The community is in need of healing. We are in need of folks who are real soldiers and who are in this for the long run. We have some questions that need to be answered. We want charges dropped.
That's right.
For any one of the victims that are facing charges, and we want to hold everyone accountable who was involved in that incident, and we want our people to buy Black. There's a list of Black-owned businesses and nail salons that we can go to, or we can do our own nails, or get someone else to do it for free.
Can I just read it?
Absolutely. Come in.
If anyone out there in Facebook land, any social media, if you know where our borough president is,
This person.
that person right there. If you know where this man is located, have you seen this brother? Have you seen this brother? Please let us know.
Word on the street is that he has been
Chinese Monday and Tuesday.
He's been working with the Asian community and talking to them and meeting with them, and so he needs to be here. We need to figure out, why is it that you run to a different community when something pops off and you didn't come and serve us? So where is this person?
Where is Uncle Eric at?
Where is
Flatbush
Eric
ain't
Adams?
Brooklyn?
Right?
It's Flatbush, Brooklyn, Mr. President.
Where is he?
Where are you?
Where are you? Show your face.
Where is our borough president
Where
at?
is he?
Where is Matthew Eugene?
Where are they?
Where is Matthew Eugene? I get mails, I get emails, I get all types of stuff I have never seen around here. And I've been out, and when I haven't been out, I've had eyes and ears, and we've been out here. Okay, and
Rain, sun, or shine.
we want answers, and when answers aren't given, it's okay. We will just vote you out, because there are people who are ready and prepared, who are committed to serving a community. And so those people will be exalted, and the rest of them will fall.
Yeah. Divided we stand. And if the weak people cannot support what we're doing, you gotta fall. You're gonna fall for nothing, and we're gonna stand for something. That's how it works. We're gonna keep standing for this until people realize. We kept saying that it's the same owner, Red Apple 2024 Nostrand Avenue, and 1426 Nostrand Avenue is the same people that own these establishments. Why did it take for we to print out public information for people to believe that it's the same owner? Why
Now let me get to this. Let me get to this, because this has been bothering me. This has been bothering me for the past 48 hours or so. So when I was out here on Thursday with a bunch of sisters and some brothers, there was a shady Black woman who came up and claimed to be representing a certain politician, which actually turned out to be false, and come to find out she's actually supporting this business. She went inside there, she was hugging and kissed them, she absolutely got paid. She claimed to be working for a legal aid office around here in Brooklyn, and come to find out she's representing these people. And then came out and had the nerve to threaten protesters with a lawsuit and tell these people to sue us for defaming their business. But when the evidence is here and it speaks for itself. And so at the end of the day, people will play games, people will try to spin the narrative, and this is why it's so important.
Same people, red bottoms, same people.
This is so important for us as Black people to do our own research and stop listening to news media that does not work in our interest, that is not going to tell us the truth. Stop listening to every single thing that you hear somebody else say, and go out into these streets or open up a book or open up Google or whatever and conduct your own research. don't listen to it, because the narrative in the media right now is that all of this is unfounded, these two businesses aren't connected. Then why is it that the same people who is beating our family, our sisters on camera with our grandma with broomsticks has been in here working all week? Why is that? I'm an entrepreneur, so you think that I would never have anybody working for me that I would employ that was implicated in anything violent against another human being.
That's right.
So, but you know, hiring and protecting these people, to them is not a deal breaker if the two businesses weren't related, but clearly we have proof of otherwise. And so what we're asking y'all to do is to support us, to come out here and stand in solidarity. Call the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office, see what the hell is going on with these charges that aren't dropped, and the ones that have not been charged. And write letters, send emails, send your support, continue to send your love. And first and foremost, even if you're not in New York City, please go online and start disseminating information about Black-owned nail salons and Black-owned businesses within your area, no matter where you are in America. I don't care if you're in England, I don't care if you're in the Caribbean, I don't care in Africa, South America, wherever you are. Let's start buying Black collectively and keeping our dollars in-house and supporting each other to start our own businesses.
And one more thing I'd like to reiterate also, log on to www.shutdown.org and sign the petition. The more signature that we sign and receive, the more that we're going to shut down businesses like this. So log on to www.shutdown.org. Yeah, but you still could get it that way too. So log on and sign the petition. We really appreciate that.
And we'll make sure we put that in the handle of this. I also want to say this. People think that they are so damn clever and that Black people are so damn stupid. And we're here to show them that they're not. It is okay for people, Asian, you know, these employees who are not Black, who are Asian, to be on Black people with broomsticks and disrespect us over $5. Yet they're smart enough to know that if they want to continue getting these Black dollars, they will find a willing Black person to represent them legally, another Black woman. So let's just think about the psychology of that. Beat you with the broom, throw acetone in your face because you Black $5. That's right. But then when they want to, you know, save face, they're going to hire a Black person to represent them or to come out and advocate for them and speak on their behalf. And people are not strong enough to see what's happening. They're actually weak enough to fall for it. And so we got to really stand strong in our community, y'all.
Oh yeah, we have to let our voices be heard, because if we don't do what we are doing now, it's going to be swept under the carpet, and then it's going to repeat itself and repeat itself, and we're going to have hurt, broken people. Okay, so we have to stop this unjust injustice. An unjust injustice to one is an injustice to all. One day it can be bestowed on you, and I. We have to stop this.
That's right.
And don't be discouraged or questioning the numbers right now, because the numbers are few in this moment as it's been raining and storming all day. But trust and believe, there are 2 locations. There's folks up the street, there's folks here. I mean, we've been putting in work in shifts. Not everyone has the luxury to, we've been turning folks around, turning away business, and so we're out here. So there's always someone out here in front of either of those locations, and we're not playing any games. We are taking back control over our communities, and we're taking our own personal responsibility.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is unacceptable. We are not taking it anymore.
Yeah. So once again, this is Jay Arundel, aka Lioness Crown. I'm here with all of our beautiful people, our sisters and our brothers here in Brooklyn, and we'll continue to provide you with updates and evidence as things come out. Look for a date and a time to do a major demonstration next week. We'll give you more details soon.
Yes.
Peace and love. Can you say one more time what you were saying earlier about shame?
Absolutely. I was saying that, you know, despite our efforts, you know, some of our brothers and sisters are still choosing to go in and get their nails done or their eyebrows done or whatever, and to support this business and other businesses around here. And so, especially with this business, one thing I learned is not to shame our people with the name calling, with the, you know, shutting them down or putting them down, because I know for a fact, I'm clear that when our people are acting outside of our own best interests, and doing things that is actually harmful to them and to our community in the long run, it is a manifestation of our oppression. It is a manifestation of how they've internalized their own anti-blackness, and it's a manifestation of our generational trauma and unfortunate post-traumatic slave syndrome. So a lot of healing needs to be done. A lot of education needs to be given out, and we really have to be committed and stick to our people to really give them information and you know, hold them high instead of holding them low and making enemies out of them. And so that by being united, that's the best way that we're going to unify and really shift the paradigm of what's been happening to us for too long.
Too long. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
I just really wanted you to say that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Let me say something to these brothers
absolutely.
right there.
Can you, Baba, I'm going to go ahead and turn you this way, Baba. All right.
There we go.
I just want to say something to you brothers out there, right? You know, Malcolm said that the black woman was the most unprotected, the most abused woman on the planet Earth, right? We will never be respected as men unless we stand up en masse for our sisters and the way they're being abused and misused out here on these streets, right? So if you believe in, don't run around here talking about you believe in Malcolm and what he stood for, and MLK and what he stood for, and the Black Panther Party and what they stood for, and you sitting on your butt while these sisters out here in these streets getting beat down, being treated any kind of way. And that's all I want to say about that. And another thing, this guy Eric Adams, where are you at, bro? You stood up for them when that elite school issue came around. You stood up for them as soon as they said something about it and you thought they wasn't going to impact your election in your favor. You turned around and had a whole different perspective on it. Where are you when black people need you? Where are you at? And you call yourself the borough president. What kind of borough president are you? You know? So that's all I want to say about the matter for it now.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, peace people, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support. I love y'all, and we'll be giving you updates. Absolutely. So, the sister is still being charged, and we want those charges dropped. I will post the information in the comments. We want those charges dropped. So we are putting pressure on the DA's office to drop those charges. It is on camera that they were all abused. So we want the other folks will be held accountable. So look out for that information. Look out for a major demonstration coming next week. We'll tell you more about that shortly. All right, bless.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Like she said, I know a lot of my followers, the people who are watching are not local because I'm not here. So we want you to be in local. Everybody who watches this today. So wherever you are, Houston, Texas. I think I had Chicago on the line, and I think I had also specifically where the race riots happen. Like, you know what that happened. So basically, we definitely reiterate the Black Dollar and all of that. This is a controversial.
First of all, here's your Department of State ID number here, Department of State ID number here. I'm going to keep it simple for you. Sin, Lynn, Lynn. 1224 Nostrand Avenue. Sin, Lynn, Lynn. 1426 Nostrand Avenue. We don't have to guess and play games anymore. The proof is right there. That's a damn lie he got on that damn thing. It's proof. We will be coming to see you.
That's right.
It's Brendan C for the Spear. We out here, man. They cut it off for now. We back at it.